Hi, I'm State Fire Marshal Butch Browning. This week's Marshal message is about knowing your power source. Well, I'm not talking about the electrical socket to turn your heater on. No, my friends, I'm talking about in the times that we need support, the times that we as leaders need advice, or the times that we find ourselves in that we just need somebody to listen to us and to be brutally honest with us and not agree with us. We got to find those people that give us power, that recharge our batteries, that perhaps give us that perspective that none of our work friends want to tell us. And we face this all the time. You know, many people find this in their parents. Many people find this in good friends. We all, as fire service leaders, have co-leaders and other departments that we pull on. But I'm going to tell you, probably in the end, when you reach out and you get the advice you need, you get the motivation you need, you get the advice that did not want to hear, in the end, the best advice, and I use this all the time, the best advice that I find, especially on critical decisions that are being made soon or need to be made pretty quickly, is when you put your head on your pillow every night and you turn to prayer. When you turn to prayer, many profound things happen. Many graces come upon you. And those graces come in the form of these people who give you advice. But many times that grace comes in your confidence the next morning when you can wake up and know that the decision that you made is now coming from your heart rather than from some lesser means. Decisions that come from the heart are the most powerful. So, remember, together we could bring about better safety, better service, and a better quality to all in Louisiana if we just know our power source. Now, let's hear from this week's local leader.
Hello, this is Dan Wallace. I'm a retired fire chief, having served 28 years for the city of Zachary, and currently I'm in my 12th year serving as Deputy Assistant Secretary for the State Fire Marshal's Office. What a wonderful message from Marshal Browning. I certainly believe that knowing that power source is extremely important. You know, very often as leaders, we have to make decisions that are both unpopular and sometimes just make us feel outside of that comfort zone, make us feel terribly uncomfortable. And the ability to share, just as the Marshal was saying, to be able to share with someone that either you choose or someone that just came into your life for whatever reason, the ability to go to them and talk to them. They don't necessarily have to be a member of the fire service, or they could be a family member, could be anyone, but it's the person that you feel intimately comfortable with to say, hey, tell me, just as he said before, tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Tell me if this makes sense. Personally, depending on the situation, I've utilized on the technical side other fire chiefs. You know, both of our decisions include not only technical immediate decisions that we might have to make on the fire scene, where we will engage the people that we work with, but also from the standpoint of our personnel and decisions that involve other people's lives. And that was always the most difficult for me, making decisions that involved other people's lives, particularly when it came to either counseling because of some personal issue or unfortunately discipline or something like that. Yeah, that's a burden. It's a burden on anyone, regardless of whether you're a fire chief or whether you're a school principal or whatever, anyone in leadership positions. When you have the ability to change people's lives, that's difficult. It's really kind of easy to do it from the standpoint of positive, but when you have to discipline someone, it's difficult. So I agree with Fire Marshal Browning that you should identify that person and our group of people, and then utilize them. I think that's the toughest part, is saying, you know what, I need some help. I need to be able to go to someone and say, I need some help. I need your opinion, or I just need your support. You know, Ronald Reagan once said, live simply, love generously, care deeply, speak kindly, and leave the rest to God. So the important takeaway, just what Marshal Browning said, when you lay your head on the pillow at night and everyone else has given you their opinions and or you don't feel comfortable with getting the opinions of other people, give it to God. Let him take the reins and good things will come. Thank you.